Hello friends, how do you do? My name is Nixon, and in this lesson I would like to instruct a little bit using the CAGED system in order to solo. Like I said, if you know the CAGED system, playing rhythm and lead is going to be very easy because you almost know all the chords and how the notes are laid on the fretboard. And the only thing that I'm assuming in this lesson is that you know your major chords, and also you know the 5 position of the major or the minor pentatonic scale. And for this case we are going to use the key of E, and the purpose of this lesson is that at the end you should be able to play something like this. Something like that. And I'm going to use for the E major pentatonic scale first position with relation to this chord. So I'm playing E major chord using the A shape. So if you don't know, you can just go and watch the previous videos before this one. So I'm going to use my index finger on the 9th fret and my pink on the fret 12, and I'm going to use my middle finger on the 11th fret for all notes falling into the 11th fret, and the pink again on the 12th fret. So for the string 6 I'm having 9, 12. For the 5th string I'm having 9, 11, next 9, 11, next 9, 11, next 9, 12, 9, 12. So that is the first position for major. And the adjacent position just before this one is still major. I'm going to have you can use the middle and the index 7, 9, 7, 9, but I'm using the index and the ring. So 7, 9, 7, 9. Then on the 4th string I'm having 6, 9, 6, 9. Next is 6, 9. Next is 6, 9. 7, 9, and the last is 7, 9. So those are the two positions. So in other words, you can say this is the E minor pentatonic scale last position, or first position for that matter. And I have this, the 4th position for the minor, which is 7, 9, 7, 9, 6, 9, 6, 9, 7, 9, 7, 9. So if that is clear, then I'm just going to play only the E major scale, the E major chord. The aim is to choose any note from these notes, from these two positions, to play lead or solo. So it's not an exact science, but it's to give you an idea what you can do with these ones. So the first one that I like is having the E note and using my ring to slide to the 11th on the 5th string. So then okay, so I'm just going to play bending, string bending, but I'm assuming that at this point probably you don't know how to bend, or if you know, that's good, but for this purpose I'm not going to bend. So let us say I'm playing E, so you can take any notes from those one and just improvise or play lead or solo. Of course, you can use the adjacent position going this way and going this way, but for this purpose, I want to say that if you want to be efficient, you might wish to efficiently use the adjacent position because they are near to your chord, so you avoid jumping from one position to another, and also you reduce the risk of making mistakes. So let us say you are playing E and probably A and B, like I said in the previous video. So you play your E, so here I've just used the major scale, so instead of just playing the pentatonic, I play the major scale, or if you wish, the Ionian mode. A, B. So doing like that is going to be very easy for you to play lead or to play solo, since you know where your chords are and you know how to relate with either major or minor pentatonic for that scale. So, and you can do this in any key. This was just in the key of E. If you are talking key of D, the same applies. So I'm going to have my pentatonic here from the 7th fret, and that is the beauty of guitar. Once you know one chord or one position, you can just transfer that knowledge directly to other keys and play the same thing but in another key. So if I'm having D here, see, I can repeat. So now my other chord is going to be G and A. 1, 4, 5 in the key of D. So the adjacent, again, another position will be here, starting the 5th fret. So 5, 7, 5, 7, 4, 7, 4, 7, 5, 7, 5, 7. So like that. So you can do all that in all other keys. So if you are key of C, the same applies, key of B, and so on and so on. So now I'm here in the key of E. Back to our position. Excuse me. So once you are here, like I said in the other video, and I'm going to insist again, you can play intervals like we saw in another video. And so on. Just added in the last one for some dissonant sounds. But our position here, so if you can play A here and B here, like I said, I can play A here as well using the C chord, C-shaped chord, but I'm playing A using the C shape. I can play B. So instead of going to play A here, I can just play A here using this shape, and not necessarily like this, because most of the time musically we don't play like this. So most of the time I will take off my pinky and remain with these three, and I play that triad. Also, for efficiency, I'm just going to bar this finger barring specifically the first 4 strings, and I'm going to hammer these two. You hear me play these things. So you can do, some people normally call this one as Keith Richard chord. So if I go 2 frets higher, I can play B. Now you see the beauty of knowing the CAGED chord or CAGED system becomes very easy. So I can play